What's going on, Chosen fam, and welcome back to another Kimberly Ponce YouTube video. Yeah, this is the channel. This is it. This is where it all happens. This is where it literally goes down. So make sure you stay tuned till the end of this video because today's word is banging. I mean, it's slapping good. It's like double knee slapping, HE double hockey sticks kind of good. Okay. So, yeah, you know, your energy, it's unparalleled. It's what is the eclectic? Your energy, the title of this vid is that your energy is unparalleled. Your presence with others is you know, kind of like a fresh glass of water for a lot of people. Very refreshing. Your energy, it's like, you know, nobody else has that. And then I guess like the subtitle to today's video is that if they can't celebrate you, then they will criticize you. And like these are like two topics that I've been kind of mulling over past couple of days. It's interesting as we like, you know, go day to day and experience legitimately the end times. You know, and especially after the eclipse, I feel like it just feels different. And so I've noticed personally that it seems like there's a lot more I don't know, potency to like the energy in the air. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying? Like it especially, I cannot go into restaurants anymore. No joke. I went into, depending on how big it is and how, like, you know, depending I guess where it is and stuff, but small spaces, bro, it's setting me up for disaster or extremely uncomfortable, because I noticed that like my frequency is pretty high, like pretty high vibrations, and then like the whole point of this channel is for chosen ones, and like I try not to like gas my head up with like anything like, oh, like as soon as I walk in somewhere, like people notice me, but it's kind of like people sense an energy shift. And so for you watching this right now on the other side of the screen, the reason this video is finding you is to help you like understand what's going on here with that. If you've ever experienced that too, like you go into a space and legit people can't help but notice you. So whether or not, you know, many are called, few are chosen, still all children of God, and that is a spirituality, that is an energy force, that's like an extra zingy zang, like that's like an extra like pow pow, like that's like an extra like people can feel that. It's like another currency of power and strength that is the ultimate power and currency and strength. That's why being a Christian is hard, and it's not easy, because you will go out into the day and you're just trying to do your day, and whoever's watching this on the other side of the screen, like this video found you because your energy is unparalleled. And people just darn near don't know what to do when you get in this space. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say that these kind of experiences be happening, or even like weird interactions with other people where they like see it but they don't want to like give you this credit, or they can feel it and they don't even know that they're unconsciously responding out of spite due to their demons being irritated by your presence. You might not even said anything yet, bro. Gal. You might not even, your lips might be totally zipped, sweet gal, and then this other, whatever, busy bee is giving you a hard time just ordering your coffee because you look cute and you did your makeup and your nails are done. And she's probably like making $12.75 an hour and has to wear like a green apron over every day, covering up her like expression. But like you look cute and you have the time to like creatively assemble the look you want. And like you didn't say nothing yet, but you're literally like offering the best energy, super positive, like bubbly even, or maybe if you're a guy, like you don't have like that bubbliness, but you just have like a definite presence, like no mistake about it. Like you might not even said one word yet, but people are already trying to meet your eyes, when you go into that space, that public arena. And it's like, I think it's cool that you're here watching this, and I thank you for that too. Like anyone following along on the channel, like appreciate and love y'all so much. But it's like, it's cool to talk about this stuff, right? Because we all have to go out into the world every day, more or less, depending what you is up to, and interact, and it's like baffling how like it's getting worse and worse every single day. So when it gets like this, I revert to some solid Bible verses that just help me breathe and give understanding, insight. Acts 1:8, but you will receive power when the Holy Spirit has come upon you, and you will be my witness in Jerusalem and in all of Judea and Samaria and to the ends of the earth. This is what people are feeling when they interact with you. And some might have discernment, some might be completely lost and have already sold their soul to the devil, and there's like, unless they repent for like literally as much as they possibly could and like on their hands and knees, like they have a straight path to where. Like you don't know, like that's the thing too. That's the thing. You don't know who you're gonna be messing with when you go out into the world. You just roll the dice and hope you come back alive. My God. It's getting nuts out there. Everybody be prayed up. Everybody be prayed up. And then we got Colossians 1:24. Now I rejoice in my sufferings for your sake, and in my flesh I am willing up what is lacking in Christ's affliction for the sake of his body, that is the church. So he wants us to rejoice in these moments of uncomfortability, in these moments of persecution, in these moments of attacks, because when we're suffering, that's actually when, in another alternate reality, we're rejoicing because we're reaping and doing all things right by God. So that's how it's gonna be. You're gonna do good and get attacked, or you can choose evil. Do I even need to say the next thing? You know what happens if you choose evil. We all know what happens if you choose evil. It's almost ironic even that even when we choose to do the right thing, we get attacked. And those who have targets on their backs, they're doing the most work for the kingdom of God. And so it's kind of even like pick less of the two evils, like, but it's not like you're choosing the righteous path and not the narrow and straight path. But it's like you have to realize that even when you're literally doing as much as you can, fasting, and praying and covering yourself, positive affirmations, surrounding yourself with good people, and also just taking care of your well-being, but like on that spiritual level, like you're doing, like you're covering yourself with the armor of God. Like, I just be prepared. That's when you will be attacked the hardest in ways you never would ever have guessed. But it's literally because your energy is unparalleled and people do not know how to react to that. If you're watching this video right now, your energy is so unique. It makes people feel a certain way. It causes them to be introspective and look within and say, why don't I have those levels of confidence? Why don't I have that level of a presence? Why wasn't it me that got these opportunities? Why was it you? And that doesn't mean that these people are bad people or weak or even necessarily haters. Like, I mean, a little bit, yeah, but like they still have the ability to like become better themselves. It's just kind of, this is just describing kind of like, I feel like what's going on in the latent energy fields between people when there's just like this space and there's silence, but it's weird. And then you haven't done nothing other than like say 1 black coffee with 2 sugars and 2 cream, or whatever your coffee order is. Maybe y'all is a oat milk, bitch. Maybe y'all is a, maybe you like that foam and you ask for a cappuccino, you know. Maybe you're like a cute French lady and you ask for café au lait. Parfois. You know, I don't, whatever, like, y'all know what I'm talking about when you go out into the world and you experience these shifts in energy, and it's just, it's bizarre. It's bizarre. That's what I guess. Your energy is like, oh, to them it's bizarre. To you, it's mastered, finished, finessed, worked over, and polished and mastered over years and experiences of like adapting and improving the essence of like your destiny in life. That's what they're feeling, bruh or gal. You is a light on the hill that cannot be hidden. Never be ashamed of who you are. I know it can be uncomfortable to get that attention, especially as when you go out into the world, there's literally like half demons now and like half people, probably like a quarter robot too, and like, I don't know. You know, we're overpopulated. We're like way overpopulated as a whole, like Earth. There's no way that everyone's going to be accounted for. There's literally thousands of people in New York right now seeking asylum, and that's what I'm saying. When there's so many people in the world, like literally we can't have everyone be accounted for. Like that's how much overpopulation we have. Do you think it's a coincidence? I don't want to get too off tangent here, but like, do you think it's a coincidence that they're overturning Harvey Weinstein's rape conviction? Do you think it's a coincidence they're giving luxury hotels to migrants? Let's see, what else? I mean, going back a couple of years, do you think it's a coincidence that they overturned Roe v. Wade? Nope. No. And I know that's what you were going to say, and maybe you said it along with me too, but you know, these things are happening as strategic moves. I think a lot of the time and this is what I believe, this is my personal opinion, and this is like just kind of me talking. So if, news and politics isn't really something that you're crazy about, then you can get lost. Okay. So it's like insane to me that legit, when we're experiencing these brazen and outrageous, kind of like violations of our own integrity for overturning such paramount cases in our past, or like such a violation of integrity for those who expect to serve our country and be taken care of afterwards. And like, it's a slap in the face when the Vietnamese retired Marine of like 15 years sees like legitimately a family of 15 or whatever, like crazy numbers, like huge outrageous numbers right now of families being found in like basements and like living in like dangerous, risky situations just to survive. But those people are getting like luxury hotels. Like, these are strategic moves, and I think like I was saying, this is like my personal belief about government and like what's happening with that. But it's like, yeah, they're trying to push New Yorkers out. What was I thinking too the other day? That the more there's gonna be an increase in spending when there's inflation, and they before we were experiencing inflation, the government is like more strategic than people would like to think, or it's like, it seems like it's sporadic and it seems like it's chaotic, but legitimately, I'm just saying, like, they're trying to push New Yorkers out. They knew that raising the cost of living would keep basically only the richest people here that can afford like that luxury, like midtown lifestyle type of thing, or like financial district type of luxury, is like, that would keep them here, and then it would keep homeless people here. But it's going to cut out the working class, the small businesses, because they know that if they let the migrants in, that's going to increase the crime, invariably, whether or not they try to put some type of restriction or limits to their capabilities. But the NYPD isn't able to enforce right now the same policing that they were able to do, a couple of years ago, regarding, and we all know why that is, like why police officers are not as forceful as they ever used to be, because it was outrageous, obviously, and over the top and completely heinous and disgusting, one too many times, starting with the man George and ending with the man's last name Floyd. And so, there's a difference nowadays in how it's enforced and how authority is enforced. Obviously, there's still like atrocious and heinous outcomings occurring, but I don't want to get too off topic here, but what I'm saying and encouraging is just consider the source, consider the critical thinking skills as to what benefit does this group or this party or this person get based off of this political outcome. And so, yeah, that was just kind of like my 2 cents of like why it's extra crazy, especially I'm in the Bronx, but occasionally I do, mosey my way into Manhattan, and like that's where a lot of the migrants are. And so like that was just my quick 2 cents. Like, they're trying to push New Yorkers out, move those who don't have official citizenship into the states, give them better housing, give them better resources in general, as a way to aggravate the citizens in New York State and start political unrest, essentially, and to run out the small businesses and the middle class. So your energy is unparalleled, right? Like, that is what's going on too. And when we're experiencing this in the midst of the world where there's energy, like from events such as that, it's almost a setup to be triggered, because you're so strong in your presence. Like, if you're getting this video and you've stayed all the way till the end, you're seriously so strong. And that's just what people see. They see the strength. They see they can't knock you off base. And it makes them feel less than because of how brightly you shine. So never dim your light. Never be afraid of who you are. And understand that you are the light on the hill that cannot be hidden. So I think that's the vid, you guys. It's pretty much it, I feel like. I mean, you know, I'll add like the last little bit. It's just like, have you noticed that too? Like, because your energy is so unique and unparalleled. Because I was like looking at my notes and I forgot that I had one thing written down. So I'll share that and then we'll close out the vid. And it's like they can't give you like the bare. Okay, so this is the way to tell with people if like they're for you, if they're asking for you. Okay, the bare minimum, people, even if they're not really that happy for you, they will do the bare minimum of giving you the congratulations or saying good job or saying I'm happy for you. Really, next time somebody says I'm happy for you, I want you to watch their smile and watch their eyes. And if their smile doesn't reach their eyes, get them out of your life. Or run away. But either way, do not embroil yourself with that insanity, bruh. You're better than that. Gal, bruh. Lady, chica, gentleman, dude. Okay, like, that's the bare minimum. And if somebody's like, really about you, they're gonna celebrate with you. They're gonna be like, oh, like, let's go out to PF Chang's, or I don't know, let's go eat a sub. I don't know, whatever way you guys like to celebrate. Let's go play a game of pool. Let's go play mini golf. That's actually kind of fun. And celebrate. Like, they're gonna share that joy with you. Keep that person in your life. Yeah? Okay. The third thing is, like, if they can't either give you that bare minimum of credit, like this person that's, if they can't celebrate you, they will criticize you. And if they can't give you the bare minimum of just giving you, like, oh, congrats. That's so easy. Even if somebody doesn't mean it. Like, just, like, even if you work your way up to meaning it, at first you're, like, a little jealous or something, like, we can all have that capability of, like, being really, really close with God, but then also, like, seeing somebody else get blessed and then being like, oh, or, no, yeah, I'm really happy for you. And, like, and being like, no, I'm really, like, congratulations, that's awesome. And then, like, in the back of your mind while you're saying it, you're kind of like, when is my time coming? That's a different level of, like, humanness. And honestly, that's really meek of you too, because you're still congratulating your friend, but you're still kind of feeling like to yourself, like, okay, my time's coming soon though too, right? And you kind of feel like you're gonna get left behind a little bit because you see them getting blessed. Okay, that's like a different level. That's like a normal level, maybe even healthy level of a spirited competition between two. But it's like the situation I'm talking about where you don't want to be involved with that person is when they can't even give you the bare minimum credit. They can't even give you the congratulations, and they gap it. In fact, they don't give it to you, and that's like, And then the third thing is, you know, they'll straight up go to the criticism. So let's see. I don't know if I have an exact example, but you know, when people are being dicks and they could totally just be like nice, but they're just being dicks and they like have to say something like to bring you like out of your like frequency. Yeah. Okay, I'm having like one example come to mind and then we're gonna close out the video, but this is so random, like coming out of nowhere, but okay, I'm gonna go with it. So in chemistry, I used to really like chemistry in high school. And we learned about neon lights. And you know, when you go to the bar or you go to the Playa Gaba pool, why is the lighting so... And, why is everything so... Seriously? I just need, like, normalcy for once, please. And so, you know, when you go to... gas station even, it'll have like open or closed and it's like the neon lights that's like bzzz, buzzing up. Okay, so those are lit by different energies of valence electrons that actually jump from orbit to orbit in order to keep that neon light buzzing. And say you're that light. Okay, you are that light. That's why you're getting this video. You have unparalleled energy. You have unique, energetic, eclectic, and just a powerful energy to you. Like your presence says something. It says a lot. It says so much that sometimes people have to get up and leave. Okay? Give yourself a pat on the back. You've done something with your life, bruh. Okay? Or gal, lady, chick, gentleman, dude, whoever's getting this today. And people who are haters are going to come up and try and get the electrons, like they're trying and like mess with your mind to like get the electrons to go and down a level so it loses the light. But the way the neon light stays shining in the midst of 2 a.m. and like gas station parking lot like darkness, it's from the electrons always buzzing in, being able to jump levels and get to the next level that's like out of its orbit, that creates the light and neon bzzz, and shining in the midst of the darkness. That's literally like your heart. Like your heart is also so vast and like an enormous capability to love. And that's also felt on a spiritual level. So take it for what it is, this video. I think, you know, hopefully it was enjoyable or informative or encouraging, and in the very least of any form, entertaining. Okay, guys, I appreciate every single one of you. I couldn't do this channel without you. You know what comes next. Stay safe. Stay blessed. Stay chosen, and I'll see you at the top.